quality of data. Artificial intelligence is working, you need to feed the artificial intelligence with data. So the quality of the data makes a difference. The human team, right? Trying to develop the culture, training, the adoption of the technology. And then the confidentiality of the information is also really relevant. Be careful if you're using free versions of the artificial intelligence tools, because you're sharing the information with all the realtors and your competitors in the industry. You should have a version where you pay and then you have confidentiality. Okay? That is crucial. So I'm finishing here. We are at a point like exactly the point that we were during the 60s. For example, John Glenn, I don't know if you know John Glenn, is one of the Mercury 7 team developed by the NASA, right? One of the first astronauts, right? So here, what happened in the 60s is that we didn't have any computer. So we used to have like Katherine Johnson, right? We used to have like human calculators, right? In order to calculate the first orbital flight in the 60s, Katherine was like the person that you need, okay? Human being. In 62, IBM launched the first computer. And at that time, John was ready to go to the space, right? Do you think John, with the calculation and the first computer, the IBM computer, did the calculations, right? Because we said, well, we have a human being, Catherine, but let the computer do the calculations. Do you think John did the whole journey only with information provided by the IBM brand new computer? No way, right? So we are right now in the same situation like the 60s. It's the same thing. Of course, he didn't get it right. He didn't did the journey, right? Today, would you live a life of or death decision through the artificial intelligence? No. We're in the same situation. We do not rely on the artificial intelligence yet. Right? You know that the artificial intelligence, if it's not able to process the information, is inventing the information. You know that, right? It's making it up, right? So be careful with him, because, right, you're going to get information that we call it hallucination, right? Good, and I'm finishing with this. I think we are in a moment where we can use technology in order to be more human. The key question is, what is the role of the human being in all this new paradigm, right? So actually, our job as realtors, because we are selling properties, right, is about, unfortunately, it's about connecting, understanding concerns, it's about learning emotions from your customer. Okay? Fortunately, that is extremely human, right? We are pretty far away that we can find a machine that is able to substitute that, right? So we are in a moment that you can define what is the real estate world that we want to live in, okay? And that is pretty human too. Do not expect the future come and then I will react. Actually, the best way to predict the future is create it. Okay? So don't be reactive, expecting what is going to happen. Actually, you have the power to define the future. So be proactive. Okay? And define, right, the real estate world that is coming. Okay? I think we have the power in this room in order to define that, right? Yes? And that's all, 30 minutes. I don't know the time, was not controlling, but more or less 30 minutes, right? Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure. We will distribute all the time. We're going to distribute the slides to everyone. Okay, I'm happy to share.
Okay, thank you very much, Joan.